Welcome back to K24 This Morning. We were just having a fantastic conversation in regards to how you can save your money during this festive season. Now, if you've just missed the first 30 minutes, you've missed a lot. However, we've got you because here we won't talk about solutions. We've been talking about the problems, but let's look at the solutions. I am joined once again by Shiba Njagi. She is from Centonomy. I also have Romwanda, a performing artist, an actor, voice actor, comedian, and so much. We also have another performing artist that is Makena Magana rather. Once again, good morning, guys.
Morning.
Morning.
All right, I think I just had too much coffee.
Yeah, it's good. You're ready for the day.
I am.
Yeah.
All right. So, Makena, I'll throw this on to you because we were just finishing off with you.
Yeah.
In terms of the lessons that you have learned in the past, because we were talking about lessons, before we get to the solutions, what are some of the things that you have vowed literally, I will never get back to as far as spending with the festive season is concerned?
First of all, like he had mentioned planning in terms of like for January. For now, I've gotten that discipline because my second born now joined school. So having two of them, it's quite expensive. Trying to get into the, the drill.
Like is your priority always school fees at this point in your life?
Having the two of them now, yeah, I'm yet to like get the drift of it. The second born joined this year actually. Right. So I'm trying to figure it out to just get into the pattern. So right now what I'm thinking mostly is about this second year. Probably by the third year I'll have gotten the drift really of how to do it. But in terms of expenditure, I have limited myself a little bit more than when I had just one kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get to the cutting off part in terms of what have you stopped spending on completely, what have you stopped buying? Yeah? Mr. Romwanda, in terms of the lessons you have learned, what are some of the biggest mistakes you made during the previous festive seasons that you said, my friend, sijipati hapo tena? Usiniambie ulinunua gari. Ama ulinunua gari December?
No. Kuna time nilifanya, I took my entire family.
Yes.
Entire family. My bros, my in-laws, like the entire family.
Yes.
My bros plus their wives, their kids, blah, blah, blah. And you can imagine having seven siblings, taking the entire family.
So basically ulikuwa na watu 30 under your wallet.
Tuseme. So nilisema nijikute.
Uliwapeleka?
Ocha.
Ukasema nitasimamia kila kitu.
Yes. So it was within 2 days tayari ulikuwa umeshaangusha karibia quite a fortune.
Ulidanganya wife ni 50k, boss
ilikuwa gani kitu kingine. So overspending number one, yani nilijisema like it's not yes, you might have a little money here, but use your brain, man. You see, because tomorrow is another day. So if you don't fikiria, because okay, let's say umekuja umetoa hiyo do yote hapo hivi, and then watu watakula kesho nini? What will they have tomorrow?
Kule bro yako mwenye alikunywa mzinga unaambia
buda. Kwanza wewe unakuja kwanza unakwambia manze niko chini design yana usinipigia hata nani, so inakuwa sasa wewe ndio kama ATM. Understand? So it's me, and right now it's minimal spending, lot of investing.
Okay.
I like
Sheba.
that. Yeah.
These guys have basically mentioned from the beginning of the show the way they have learned big lessons.
They feel like they've been in class. Not as a class bado. But they've done really well.
Yeah. So in terms of how because he said we need to start saving money from October. Yeah. So how do we even get into that culture?
Okay. Before I get there, I would just want to echo what Rom has said. You can, but do you have to? That's a question number one. You can spend the money. You can take people out for a holiday. Vacation. You can drink all the way. You can. But do you have to? Always know that every time you have the power of choice. You have the power to say yes and the power to say no. We've talked about tracking our expenses. What Makena was talking about when she was referring to, right now I'm at the point of school fees. Maybe when I get the drift of it, I'll be good. I'll know how to do it. And also I've had to she's had to cut down some expenses. It's also because she's been tracking her expenses and now she knows where money has been going. She's able to know year one, this is where money was going, rent, school fees, entertainment, everything. So you track your expenses and then now you decide, how am I going to allocate this? I may have to cut down on expense 1, 2, 3 because of this really important thing. So always be very goal oriented. Know that I want to, let's say, travel to Mara in April. Therefore, it's going to cost this amount. So I work backwards. What can I start doing now? And then now, if I see that now I have to start saving up, let's say in October, or in this case, when you were saying before we went on the break, you said, how can I start planning for December?
Right.
It's knowing, let me just know that in December, I'm going to take my family out like Rome.
7 brothers.
I have 7 brothers. Next December, I'm taking my 7 brothers. Then I'm also want to take it's peak season and my kids want to go wherever. This is what we are going to do. I also want to buy my wife this or my husband that. So create a budget. We cannot also run away from that. And because we also live in a digital and technological world, we can know prices of things way before time. Right? You can know prices for a trip. For every single thing you want to buy, you can know it early in advance. So you know, next December, I'm working with like a budget of X thousands. It's my reality. So what can I do now? Because I know my expenses and how I've been spending, and this is what I earn. This is when I can even decide, this is what I will be earning this month. It's not even my employer who's going to decide how much I'll be earning. So you can even say, in case I have a job, my salary will give me this. Oh, I have a voice. Rome, please connect me with your voice over contacts. Because maybe he can connect me and I can even start doing a part-time job. So now
and there's something I want to, before, because I see where you're going in this conversation. I want McKenna to tell us, in terms of where Kenya uli cut off. Like with specific examples, because maybe there's a lady out there who's thinking, like, ali cut off nini, nywele, ali cut off nini, makeup, ali cut off nini, kwenda manicure. For you, what specifically did you cut off?
Kwenda manicure. Literally.
Really?
That I had to chop off. Let me tell you. You know, it's a bit expensive in Nairobi, but mostly entertainment. Yeah, so we used to do a lot of outings. Unajua Sunday family day, like every other Sunday, you have family outings. It's not so necessary. You can just like leave church and then go home and have your own entertainment. Like right now, what we do on Saturdays, you just find yourself, we have Art Saturday. So we create art with our own, whatever we collect. Here and there, we'll go collect grass, you know, collect this and that. So we make our Sundays, we entertain ourselves, basically. I can say for me, what I chopped the most was entertainment. In terms of clothes, when you go to town in the evenings, the devil is there.
What do you mean? What is the devil doing in the evening?
In the evening, selling very nice clothes, mtumba clothes.
But your mtumba clothes are very cheap. Hapo unasikianga beba na mia, beba na mia, beba na mia, mia bere.
Acha nikwambie utabeba na mia, utabeba ngapi na mia hiyo siku. You know, so you'll want to pick something, At the end of the day, unakuwa na discipline ingine hapo you didn't have. I've had to discipline myself, and they've talked planning, you know, budgeting and all that. At the end of the day, are you disciplined enough to implement whatever you've decided, the choices you've made? So right now, I'll just go see those tumtumba clothes that I really loved, you know, picking, especially when I was in school. Right now, I'll be like, So I'm like, in my mind, whatever is in my wardrobe can last me for this number of months. Or, you know, before I go pick out again. So I can say in terms of, let's say, leisure, clothing, shoes, I don't buy it constantly anymore, you know. Instagram has awesome, you know, outfits and shoes and handbags and such. I cut off on that.
Rome, me cut off on, you know, those. But here's the new me cut off sana. Viatu zenyu ni so mbili bana. Wewe hapo umetuenjoy kidogo. Unless you usually buy like shoes worth 6,000 a month.
Every day they are there.
Hakuna pesa kidogo. And that's why we even see, there's a day I watched the news and there was a story that was being run about a family that does biashara ya makaa. You know, they weren't talking about hundreds of thousands. It's like the 500 we make in a day.
Yeah.
That you put it well together, and then
I mean,
500 in a day.
Haba na
That's
haba.
2,500 in 5 days, for example. So it's not about
little.
small money.
Yeah.
There's no small money.
Rome, what have you cut off in terms of course, you have to adjust because you're a dad and a wife. Kwanza, you're a dad of 3 plus an undocumented individual somewhere. What have you had to cut off?
Nitasema leisure. Leisure in terms of partying, unaona.
But Rome, you don't even drink.
No.
I know you.
And that's why.
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, I used to drink.
Yes.
Okay, I drink, but in
Moderation.
I'm an occasional drinker. Why? Because when I used to go in the, let's say, in the club.
Yes.
I have, let's say, 2,000 bob.
Yes.
2,000 bob. I say, like, let me go take 2 beers and then I'm off.
Yeah.
Nikifika pale napata na mabese zangu 2 3.
Mtunguyas.
Father, inakuaje? Chukua ingine moja. Ukipewa ingine moja, you'll have to rudisha mkono. Kirudisha mkono wako labda watu 2. Apelekewa zingine 2. Budget 3. So at the end of the day, ile 2,000 bob yako yenye kume budget ya utumie only, let's say, 400 bob, utakumeenda labda umetumia labda 3,000 yenye ulikuwa nayo. Umeona? So at the end of the day, ni vile tu Makena amesema.
Yeah.
Discipline yourself.
Yes.
Restrict yourself some other things.
Right.
For another thing, I usually try as much as possible not to go in Tao past 4. Do you know why? Because that's when you'll meet buddies. They'll tell you, nimetoka job twende pale hivi. Hiyo ni 1. 2.
You're the kind of people who sneak home.
Yes, literally. Afadhali when you sneak home, fika home, kaa angalia news yako, take your movies, kaa angalia, do something with the little time that you have. Because if you spend most of the time outside your home, most of the time, you'll end up spending more when you're outside than when you are inside.
All right, Sheba, they sound like, silly habits, history of sneak home, but for them, they're actually practical and they make sense. Other practical ways we might save ourselves during the festive season, and probably this one is late for a lot of our viewers because they're thinking, sasa Buddha, show ungeifanya October. Now, let's be practical. What can they do in terms of even investment opportunities, and for them not just to increase their income, but to make sure that they have a nice festive season. So that watu wengine wakienda Dubai, usikae kwa nyumba hivi ukilia.
So tumesema tujipange, we've said we plan ourselves, we budget so that we can start putting aside some money, and even if you're not working with December, you can even work with April.
Yeah.
April is coming, there's a holiday, kids will be home, you will be doing your trips. So calculate to know what you will require or how much that experience will cost.
Wait, the way you're saying the experience part of it, because that is what everyone is looking for, right?
Yes, yes.
And that is what you want to do. That is what you want to experience for the festive season. Yes. Everyone wants to experience that, whether it's Easter, whether it's Christmas, whether it's whatever.
They
do
feel
you
good.
think that commute time will need to be interrupted at any cost, Makena?
No, that me time, no. I don't think so. You can still get the experience. You can work with the minimum, basically.
Do you do you guys understand the meaning of Christmas? What we call the true meaning of Christmas, like for real?
Movie.
Okay.
I want you to have the last word.
Okay, movie. Christmas is not all.
Because Christmas is about spending money.
No, not really movie. Because let's say for example, you are jobless, you are laid off. So,
yes.
Hauna job. Unataka kuniambia utaspend nini?
You won't have a good time. You know, I like the example she gave. By the way, hata kama leo uko nyumbani and you realize you don't have a lot of money or what you wanted, it doesn't mean you're not going to have a good time. All I can say is think about what makes you happy.
Yes, and vile nazungumzia hivyo, example, Makena has just given a good example of, it's called a creative Art Saturday. You see, me, for example, I have in my place, we have like a small field.
Yeah.
Take the kids. We go there, we play soccer, like we play football, we play until we get tired. After that, we go buy a milk, buy some packets of milk, we drink, and we have had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
nice.
and we have a modern way of, modern chapatis.
Yeah.
Before we used to have chapati and nyama. Now we can just modernize it. You can grill something in the house, maybe some chicken. You can make some special delicacy. So you can just keep it simple, basically, and grand in the process. Yeah.
So basically, you want to keep it simple. You want to make sure that at the end of the day, you're being realistic.
Yeah.
And before I let Shiba say anything, because she's going to have the last word, at the end of the day, anakafunga.
Maraga.
Like literally. Rome, for you, do you compromise? Do you compromise during the, like, especially right now? Is anything going to come between you and your family's fun?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, sawa sawa. Sheba, sasa tuambie venye ulikuwa unasema. Kafunge, take it home.
It doesn't mean you spend all your money. Remember, there's still more opportunities for you to have fun.
Right.
Think about what makes you actually have fun. Is it the money? Is it your friends or is it your family?
Yeah.
If it's your friends and family, there are interesting ways for you to hang out. Check out where you are in your country, in your county, in your shags. Are there cool spots that you can go to that don't necessarily need you to keep spending all amounts of money? And think about the family and your friends, because you can actually spend quality time with them and have a good time. And if you are stuck right now because you cannot afford that experience, start saving up for it right now. Know how much you will need. You can still go for Christmas holiday in June, by the way, even in April, after February.
June na hiyo baridi yote.
Let me tell you, you see, like entertainment guys, right now, this is when they are working.
Actually, this is the time
It's
we're busy.
true.
Yes.
Even some of us, this is when we are working.
Yeah.
And that's why you see there are still people who still go on holiday in January. It doesn't mean that that's until they are balling. It just meant they had to plan themselves around it. We are now living in times that are allowing us to plan around our experiences. Then start putting aside money. There's no little money. 500 bob every week, every day. Put it aside, put it in a good either fixed account or even a money market fund. Ndio pia it continues growing.
Money market fund ni gani? Because I hear it on news all the time.
Money market fund is like a, unajua venye chama who operate. A chama operates where we say all of us will be contributing, let's say 5 Gs every month. But the challenge with that, many chamas, they don't invest. So what a money market fund does, it tells you, you guys keep contributing whatever amount you're willing, and we will make sure we are investing it in places that it will ensure it grows. It grows even higher than the usual, what the banks usually give us. So you put your money there, and I assure you, by the time August is reaching, October is reaching, that 5K, 2K, 1K you've been saving in a month, itakuwa increase hata kama ni na another 1,000 shillings. And that's what wealth creation and also having fun with your money really means. Don't eat what you need. No, you can spend, but do you have to?
Don't eat what you need.
Don't eat what you need. The 5K I can eat right now. I might need it in January to pay for insurance. Okay? So I need to ask myself, how can I optimize it? Na sisi wa Kenya ni watu wa kunegotiate. Yeah, ni watu wa kunegotiate. So if we can negotiate with traders, we can also negotiate with our family.
With ourselves.
And say, I won't buy the present today, but if you give me time, Feb, I can sort you.
Makena, wewe, kwa hizo investment opportunities amesema, do you think, realistically speaking, do you think that's a plausible way to make sure that you survive through January?
Oh yeah. Yes. I started saving up in January, just kidogo.
Kwa chama?
No, kuna...
Sema tu kweli, nyinyi ni wale wa babe pesa ya chama.
Challenge, the challenge.
I challenge. I don't know if I'll be promoting this brand, but there's the M-Shwari where you drop in 50 starting January.
Actually,
50, then 100 more, then what?
Yeah.
So it's maturing in January. So I know January kuna kakitu tu kanangojea hapo kidogo.
Kupigia 31st pesa. Wewe kupigia simu.
Apana. So I know at least January I'll be sorted and I'll be able to sort my pending overspending issues, nitajua rent sababu kutakuwa kumekauka 3 months, hakuna, you know, there's not much that's coming in.
Yeah.
At least I know I'll have sorted the 3 months. I know my kids' school fees will be sorted. I know, you know, I will be able to survive by the time jobs come in. It's possible to save up for it.
Okay.
Yes.
Rom, in terms of the opportunities that you have seen within, because you're an artist.
Yes.
Yeah, but chanua mabuda wengine when they may be in your position and they're thinking, wa, kama msanii anaweza fanya hivyo, pia mimi naweza fanya. Money markets, ama wewe ni mswa chama, ama wewe ni wale wase wa mattress banking. Sasa tukiingia kwa kijako tu ni hivi mattress, my friend.
Hata ngombe mbuvi.
Ama unaogopa kusema wife asijue kuna doko mattress.
Number one, vile nimesema tu hapo nyuma, spend less, invest more. One, ukikuwa na example, hizi jobs zetu, our art jobs at times, they pay a lot and at times they don't.
Yeah.
No. So when you get that high paying gig, chukua hiyo pesa, ulizia kuna investment gani yenye iko around. Like right now there are lots of shambas.
Yeah.
Lots of plots here, Machakos, wapi,
Broti maguta.
Unaona? Chukua hiyo 30k, 40k, 50k. Enda kaeke pale hivi. Funga hiyo story, umenyamaza. At the end of the year, you let's say you want mnataka kuspend labda pesa, labda kuna ka emergency fulani ama ile shamba unasema by the end of the year nikiuza itakuwa ime appreciate. Unaona?
Yeah.
So hata kama nina 10,000 juu, still it's money that you didn't have. You see? So number one. Number two, know how to say no.
Yeah.
Know how to say no.
See, to your 7 brothers.
No. Even to your dad and to your mom. Know how to say no.
Okay.
Unaona? Kama for example, you have got 20k here. Sawa, wewe unajua vizuri, wewe una budget zako hapo. Mtoi labda umeenda naye supermarket, "Mommy, I want this, Daddy, I want this." Know how to say no. Unaona?
Anapiga nduru,
know how to say no. Because yanini, once you have it, when you do have it, you usually give them.
Yeah.
Unaona? But ukimuonyesha ile notion ile like they can go away with anything they want. I want this, and some things are totally unnecessary. You see, because wengine atachukua alafu ameshafungua aone mimi sitaki, unaona ametupa hapo hivi, so that's wasted money.
Yeah, it's true.
And Buvi, we are having a conversation on February.
Right.
Free for everybody who wants to talk
this
about.
This is at Centenomy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Check out our pages. We're having an event where we are purely talking about personal financial abundance. What does that really mean for you? You know, when McKenna is talking, it doesn't mean that it will be financially abundant means you have 5 million shillings or 1 million. It means you're able to actually live and live well without worrying how am I going to take my children to school? So come over, let's talk about financial abundance. It's free for everybody.
Okay.
Check out our Instagrams, Facebook. We are really happy
Free advice on how.
Free advice.
Yeah, but I like that concept of saying no.
Yeah.
Sheba, you know, I mean, how difficult it is to say no to your
me,
mom.
I've become a pro
At
of
saying no.
no.
Your
even
mom calls you
sometimes
right
to
now.
myself.
Yeah.
Even to myself, because sometimes we can also be our own enemies of progress.
Right.
Because sometimes, like the way McKenna was saying, you feel like, I deserve this. You know, ni wakati wa kujirudishia
Asante.
Kupigia mwili pole.
And then I really ask myself, Shaba, just think about it. Do I really need it right now? And when you have clear goals, let's say like for me, there is something I really want to do next year.
Yeah.
It's very clear for me. I've sat down. I even have
Come
pictures.
rain, come sunshine.
I even have pictures of my dreams on my Instagram kwa collections kule nimezi create.
Yeah, Sheba, I'm following you.
And
right
I already now know, it's personal. And I already know that it will cost me X amount.
Yes.
Honestly, even these times I'm feeling like, let me just buy this shoe. Let me just buy this thing. I'm telling myself, decide, what do you want more? And that time I can tell myself no. So sometimes it may not be even telling your cousins or people, yeah? But let's learn to say no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Learning to say no. McKenna, I want you to tell me.
Saying yes is so easy.
How do you say no? How do you say no to your mom who calls you from, well, mine is not in charge, but who calls you from wherever she is, and she tells you, my daughter, Manzeni Krisi, sijakula kuku in 5 weeks.
Kama si emergency.
Ati kama si emergency.
Kama si emergency.
Mami si emergency kula mbosho.
Kama si emergency, because kuna vitu zingine Jombuvi. You can imagine like wakwambia eti niko na chama ingine sija mam ukiingia kwa hiyo chama hiyo si emergency. Unaona? Tell me something like eti kuna msiba, kuna nini.
Yes.
That'll give you money. But not just eti kuna mama fulani nilichukua pesa yake na ulichukua kwa nini?
Yeah. See, I needed it. No, no way. You tell me, because mothers call their daughters a lot.
They call their daughters a lot. Wow, how do you say no? Nani krisi manzejo. As in festive season, family time. Na upole fulani tu.
Ama tu kusema tu kweli.
Yeah, unasema ukweli, mama.
Sometimes unasema maybe not even ati kusema sina do, ni kusema at the moment there's this thing I'm working on.
Right.
Unaona, sometimes kusema tu kweli nimekuwa nikijaribu kulipa hii loan na I'm still on it and at the moment he project is what I'm focusing on. I can't do it right now, but just give me a few months. When I'm done, manze nitakushughulikia.
That's a polite no.
Yeah,
It's a polite no. Sometimes, you know, if I tell you no, and that's the thing with kids. Maybe back in the day, people used to be told no. And then unasikia vibaya.
Of course, you just tell me no.
But if I tell you at the moment I'm stuck, I'm figuring out a certain project.
Yeah.
Will you force me?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it's just finding the right positive ways to say no and also stand on stand on your ground.
Put your foot down.
Another thing.
Just hold on. I want us to have our final words, because we literally have a minute.
Right.
So your final words are in regards to this whole festive season and spending. The mantra, the one motto that you live by, is it a luta continua or is it spend continua?
No, spend only on what you need.
Okay.
Only. Don't spend on what you don't need. I've learned a lot, by the way, right now from you, because I'm trying to get that discipline I'm really talking about.
Nimepataka kauongoka kusema uko na loan.
But spend only on what you need. And plan as well. And be disciplined and budget. That's what I've learned.
Discipline, budget, spend on what you
you need only.
Right now I feel like you're going to open a church. And say no.
Yeah. Amen. Learn to say no.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Brother, yourself?
If you don't need it, don't get it. If you don't need it, don't get it. Simple.
Believe your 7 brothers call. It's
Do you need it? Do you need your stress yote?
Tunafaa kwenda ocha, bro. Wewe ni big bro, tupeleke ocha.
I don't need that. I don't need that. Right now, the only thing we should be thinking about is spending less.
Yeah. Making more.
Saving more or investing more. Bas.
Okay. Sheba.
That's exactly what I'd say.
Yeah.
Spend less, know where your money is going, and invest more. And always remember, you don't have the raw deal. You and I, we don't have the raw deal. All of us, we have the opportunity to create wealth. And me, that's what wakes me up every night, every morning, by the way, knowing that as long as I'm alive, I am healthy, I can do it. So, and there's no little money.
Yeah.
Hakuna pesa kidogo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even that 500 bob.
Even that 100, 200. Imagine, okay, I feel like talking again, but yeah.
I'll give you 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, when you buy the coffee you buy, whether it's 100 bob, 50, or wherever you buy your coffee, it costs something. Why do they take that 50? Why do they take 100? It's value for them.
For them it's value, yeah.
It's value. Why is it not value for you? Why is it when you unaona ka 50, wewe unaona ka 50, na hawa waioni kama ka 50?
Kwa nini wachima kanga 10 bob fair hiyo nani?
Mbona wewe wao wakichukua 200 kwa hiyo coffee, wewe unaiona kama it's just 200. Mbona hao wameivalue at 200?
All right. There you have it. Why is it valued at 10 bob? Why is it valued at 50 bob? Pesa si kidogo, no matter what you're spending on. Thank you very much, guys, by the way. Thank you very much, mama wa watoto na mama ya wa mama. Brother, thank you very much.
Asante sana.
Yeah. Sheba, always a pleasure to have you on the show.
My pleasure as well.
All right. All right, and there you have it. So hope you've been taking down your notes, because definitely that is something to take home. And I know you're already home. So you guys, have you taken anything from these people? Yeah.
Absolutely, yes. Of course, you know, even as you enjoy yourself, don't forget there's the 90 days of January coming. Right. So just like winter came in Game of Thrones, Jipange, my friend. It's a real thing. That the 90 days are coming. Oh, yes.
No, for real, winter is coming in the name of January. So my friend, usianze kupigia watu kama kina Jeff Mote ati baze buda nisambazie 5,000. Not happening.
Because number 2, he will not help you anyway.
Don't call me.
On that note, we say bye-bye. Have a great Christmas. We'll see you later. God bless. Bye-bye.
Bye.